Hello and welcome to the Pearled in Texas podcast. Today is Thursday, February 10th, 2022, and this is episode 23. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and welcome. Happy to have you join us if you're new as well. So this is primarily a knitting podcast, but we talk about crochet, quilting, spinning, pretty much anything fiber related, a little bit of everything, and just some general life stuff as well. And I am Elizabeth.
Melissa.
I'm Carrie.
And today we are in San Antonio, Texas at Melissa's house. And it's been a hot minute since we podcast.
It is. We had a couple people ask, hey, did you guys skip January?
I know.
We had a lot of stuff
They
go.
messaged you, I didn't
A lot of stuff happened. So we didn't plan to podcast until like mid-January, and then Carrie had her grandson had some health issues.
Yeah, he had his appendix ruptured.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was scary.
It was very scary, but he's fine. He's fine. Everybody's fine, but his appendix did rupture. He had to go to the emergency room and then by ambulance to another emergency room to get the surgery. So, but he's much better.
He's tough though.
He is tough. He is tough. So.
And then Melissa, you've been really busy with your real estate classes.
I decided that online classes wasn't working for me, so I enrolled in a school called Champions, and they have locations throughout Texas, and it's really helped me. I got all my classes done and I have them turned in, so now I have one more Zoom call that I'm going to do to teach me how to take the state and national tests, and then I'm good to go.
That's good.
Yay.
So that's why we've been busy. And then plus we had an ice storm a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then last weekend, Melissa and I were at a quilting retreat. So it's just been like one thing on top of another.
It has been.
It's been
finally
crazy.
we're here.
But we were able to fit it in during the week. So thankfully we have some flexible schedules. So I took some time off this afternoon and
same for
yay,
me.
we're here.
I took time off too. I'm a very busy dog mom.
And you're studying.
Yes.
Studying is the worst. So.
But we're happy to be here. We missed everyone.
We did. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Happy Chinese New Year. It's the year of the tiger. I have
Right.
got this little picture, and it's got like Tony the tiger, and it's got the one from like that little cartoon. It's got like 5 or 6 different famous tigers, and of course the Cincinnati Bengals
I was
are in
gonna
the
say
Super Bowl
this weekend.
That is my team. I'm telling you, I love Icky Woods, and so anyway,
I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Yeah,
they need it.
They do.
I'm
It's
ready
their
for
turn.
the Budweiser commercial. I'm just there for the commercials.
There for the commercials.
I don't know the.
I'm all about the Puppy Bowl, which is on the Discovery Plus channel. I think.
Benny's still winning.
Benny is my dog. So, well, he's not my dog, but I've been following him for months now, and I support it's the Tucker Farm, and she does a lot of stuff for charity for animals. She takes them rescues and what have you, and helps to rehabilitate them, and fosters them. And some she keeps. She has a barn with a lot of animals and stuff. And Benny is a poodle. He kind of looks more like a doodle, but he's actually all poodle. Who's in a wheelchair because he was born paralyzed from his back legs, and his back legs move all the time, but he has no idea that they're moving. So it's kind of cute. But he is just the goofiest, most endearing little puppy dog, and he made it. I've been voting for him like constantly, and
I've been voting for him too.
Thank you. And he's in the finals, and I think voting ends today, so they'll announce the winner tomorrow. So I don't even know if they get like a prize. Hopefully the charity will get a prize or get donations or something.
That would be nice.
So
that would be nice.
That's been exciting. So anyway, well, let's get into it. What are we wearing?
You start.
Oh, okay. Well, this is also an FO. This is my, how do you pronounce it?
Calliope?
Calliope?
I don't know if that's right. That's what I think.
Calliope. By Espastrico. It's probably pronounced really fancy in French or something.
Because you can say Espastrico, and I'm like, E-space tricot.
We're probably saying Calliope or something in Texan. Whatever. Anyway, it's I finished this in December, early January. I don't remember. Since last time. And I pretty much knit to the pattern except for the very top. Excuse me. I did like a little rolled neck edge on the top because I saw another knitter that had done that, and I liked the look of it, so I did that. And then I knit pretty much long sleeves, kind of just to my wrist bone, and it's really wide ribbing. I mean, the ribbing starts on, if you can see.
I like the big ribbing on the neck too.
Yeah. They just write really nice patterns, and they fit me really well, so I'm really happy with it. And it's made out of Malabrigo sock in the colorway.
Art.
No, it actually was
Oh, it's the
Cereza.
one I
it's
did
that
my leopard.
Cereza?
Yeah.
Cereza. And then Shibui knits in their silk cloud base in the colorway Tango.
That's the same
So-
color that she did her.
Her cardigan.
Her
The Leadbird cardigan.
You're right. You're right. Sorry about
So that's what I'm wearing.
Nice.
And how about you?
Okay,
Also an FO.
this one is my Danzig shawl.
that you
I
finished.
finished. Yeah. And I blocked it.
So
Ends
pretty.
are woven in and everything.
Ooh, that's
Woven
big for you.
ends?
I know.
That's
That's huge for you.
I kind of just had to clip most of them because I did the weave and Steven.
Very nice.
So, yeah, I was off like by 4 stitches and at the end it didn't really matter. So
I was going to say.
it didn't really.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. I love it. Looks great.
And the yarn is also Malabrigo, and I cannot pronounce it.
It's
Where'd
okay.
it go? It is the
Machita.
Machita.
That's the base. Machita.
We don't claim to be masters of the words
We're
here.
not linguists.
And
Yes.
then, okay, so one color is 43, and the other one is Arco Iris, right?
Arco Iris and Plomo.
And I bought this yarn back in 2015, so this was my
Nice.
big stash.
It's a very deep stash.
And how about you, Carrie?
I am wearing a honey cowl that I made with the hand spun that Melissa gave me.
Yes.
Beautiful hand spun. So it's a pretty simple cowl, and it's got some slip stitches and pearls and knits, and
It was a Targi base.
Oh, that's
Really
nice.
I love it. I absolutely
really
love it.
pretty.
It's a really great pattern for a hand spun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's some slip stitches. You slip with the yarn in front while you're purling. So I blocked it. It has that favorite soak of mine in there.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, I
Really
love
nice.
that. I love that soak. So yeah, I soaked it and blocked it, and I do
Good
love
job.
it. It's nice and warm. So thank you.
You're
I love
welcome.
it. Thank you very much.
It's nice to
So-
see it actually used up instead
Yeah.
of sitting in
Sitting-
my basket.
And it's perfect. It's your color.
It is my color,
Just
absolutely, absolutely
Yeah.
my color.
It's really
So,
nice.
Thank you.
All right. What else? How about some finished objects?
Finished objects? You want me to go first?
Sure. We're done with that
Okay. So,
She's got some big ones.
Big one.
do you know what I've been working on all year long? The blanket is done. And I'm a little bit disappointed with how much it pilled. But it's Malabrigo Rios, and I know that Rios pills a little bit, but that's okay. I've been working most of the morning to try and get the pilling gone. The back hasn't been depilled, so the back looks worse than the front.
Once you've depilled it and it's gone through that pilling, will it stop then? Or does it continue to pill? You know, sometimes like this will shed, and then once the top layer's gone, it stops.
I'm kind of hoping it will
Yeah.
be. So,
Hopefully.
but anyway, I
Oh, it's so
love the
pretty.
blanket, and this one's mine, so it doesn't matter to me that it's
So
got
pretty.
fuzz balls everywhere. But if anybody has a really great depiller, I had a gleaner that I can't find. Darlene got it for me a few years ago. But if anybody has a really great anti-pillar, lint remover, please put in the comments below or reach out to me on Ravelry or something. But I do love it. And what you guys didn't know is that all year long that I've been making this, I've been making 2.
I had no idea.
I
until
gave
you
one to
said
Darlene
that.
for Christmas. So I have a picture to send that Audrey can insert where I have both of them side to side. So I actually made 2 of these. And it's pretty monstrous. I mean, it's 12 skeins of yarn, and you use all the yarn of the skein.
It's heavy.
So it is, but it's so warm.
It's
I
gorgeous.
love just sitting in the chair with it in my lap. And
It's really pretty.
And knitting. So.
Did Darlene like hers?
I believe, yeah. She said
I-
thank you
I
very much.
bet,
And she
yeah.
has it hanging on the back of her couch, and
Aw.
yeah, she uses blankets all the time, so I'm pretty sure she loved it. So I was really happy with that.
That's nice.
And then there was a point in time where she had sent me a picture of her family playing Monopoly at Thanksgiving. She's this big tradition. And she's wearing this hat. And I said, and it's color work. And I said, did you knit that hat?
Wow.
It's gorgeous. She said, no, this is a store-bought hat because I don't have any hand knit hats for myself.
Oh, poor
Which
Darlene.
just screamed that I needed to make her a hand knit hat. So I did, and I have a picture for Audrey to insert. But
Audrey's
our
our editor and also Melissa's daughter.
Yes,
in case you're new here.
And I made myself the same hat, just in different colors.
That's
So
gorgeous.
pretty.
That
So
pom-pom.
This
Epic.
is called Twistmas by the same designer as that sweater, which is
Spas Tricot.
that one. And this is with the peppercorn Madeline Tosh DK yarn in peppercorn colorway, and I used a mohair with it. But it's the Katya mohair, which comes in like these little
those little baby bundles.
tiny little, like they look like a spool of yarn,
Yeah.
or a spool of thread is what they
yeah.
look like, and they're just little 25-gram ones.
That's perfect.
I used it for this, and then added a pom.
That's a great hat.
Yeah, so I made her one with like, the yarn was like a yellow speckle with some greens in it, and then I used a green mohair.
Oh.
Because Darlene loves green.
Yeah, I used a Madeline Tosh mohair in like the Venti Mocha colorway, Dragon Minty Mocha colorway, I think.
Oh, nice.
And so anyway, I have the picture to insert of that. So I finished that hat.
Very good.
And then I finished my socks. I've already worn these a couple of times.
Yet.
I love these socks. I have one more skein, and I want to make another pair.
so
But
pretty.
I really love them.
They're nice.
I wear
I
them
like
all
the
the
rolled
time.
hem.
They're so
Yeah,
cute.
I wear them all the time. So there's those.
And that's a Noro, right?
It is. It's Noro. I could not pronounce the name
yeah.
of that thing if
I
I
don't
tried,
remember
but
what
it's
it
in my
is.
Ravelry page, the name of the yarn.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
a
I
beautiful
think
colorway.
my last FO is a hat for Trenton.
Oh, cute.
You are a hat making machine.
Yeah. So
Recognize that yarn.
I want to start some new things, but I told myself I know I always do this at the beginning of the year, and it's gonna like fade
And then you go
away
downhill.
very close to my birthday, which isn't too far away. Like, it's my birthday, and I'm gonna start something new. You know, I can think of an excuse for anything.
Right?
But I told myself I need to be better and try and finish some of the stuff that I've started. So I thought if I pulled out, a hat a month or a whip a month and try to finish it.
Oh.
If I finished one whip a month, my whips would not be gone for 3 years.
I'm not laughing at you. Oh, yeah, I am.
3.5,
3.5.
I think. If I could finish one whip
Oh my
a
gosh.
month, I don't think I'd get to all of them for about 3.5
My
years.
whips haunt me if I don't.
So they're starting to haunt me a little bit. So I thought, let me just finish some hats and stuff. So I'm
Good
working
job.
on the next one for Antonio, the bright colored one for Antonio.
Oh,
So anyway, so there's a hat.
Very
It's good to
nice.
have goals. Good job.
It is. And so I'm trying.
Yeah.
Next podcast, this will all be out the window. But this podcast, give me a point because
This is
I'm
just
trying.
our new year.
Yeah, my new year. So yes.
Okay.
I don't have a lot. I made a pair of DK weight socks for my husband's grandma, and she, when I got to their house for Christmas, she's like, "Did you make me a pair of socks? Because I need them." I'm like, "Yes, I did."
That's cute.
So I'll have
That's
Audrey
kind of
insert.
cute though.
It is.
Very
She's like, "Because
cute.
I needed some."
Aw.
And then I have this, my Danzig, and then my mom gave Audrey and I the Sonata.
Centro.
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 Sorry, Centro.
Sonata, Centro. It's all the same to me.
Cranky.
Totally understood what you meant.
Okay, so
Circular machine.
Mhm.
Knitting
so
machine.
this was
A knitting loom.
yes.
They call them knitting looms, yeah.
So this is out of my hand spun that I did last year for Christmas.
That's so
My
pretty.
It's
Christmas
very
advent,
pretty.
and so both sides look a little different, but it's kind of fun.
So pretty.
So I've done probably 5 hats out of it, and I'm gonna donate them to Knots of Love. They do have like a yarn list on their website.
Oh, they do?
For requirements or
Yes.
restrictions.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I emailed them. I'm like, "Is it okay if I use this?" She's like, "Yes, go ahead." So
That's
So
so cute.
cute.
we went to we knit at a Starbucks Thursday evenings, and I ended up cranking out a hat and giving it to one of the baristas.
Oh,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, she loved it. So.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't have much because I've been studying and.
Okay,
That's
grab your popcorn and sit back.
Okay.
It's gonna be like stash enhancements for FOs out of the knitting machine over here.
I feel like I
She
haven't
has-
done very much.
She has 0 whips. I got you on the whips department, but she's got some FOs and stash enhancements that you will not believe.
A lot of my finished objects I gave as gifts. I gave away. Like my uncle came to visit us January 13th. He came for his birthday weekend from Michigan, so I made him a hat and I made him socks. I made socks for his wife, and so those all,
And with all that stuff gone, wait till you see what's left.
She's replacing.
I feel like I don't have anything. Okay, well, let's start at the beginning of January. The first thing, this was my Christmas cast on, and I made the citrus hat,
It's very cute.
which is a free pattern on Ravelry. It's by Laura Treadway, and it's this is actually the right side, but in this yarn, it's a pearl, 2x2 pearl, and then a 6x2, 6x2, or not pearl, excuse me, rib, 2x2 rib, and then it goes into a 6x2 rib. But I liked, with this yarn combination, I liked the pearl side is the right side.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
I
just
turned
turned
it
it
inside
around.
out. Yeah. And this was a good stash buster, a good
Look at the rebel.
old stash. This was Granada yarns in the colorway Spurt, which I had gotten several years ago. The shop is not even open anymore where I got it. And that's the main sock yarn. And then I mixed it, here it is by itself. And then I mixed it with Knit Picks Aloft, which is in the color Penny Royale, which is a pale lavender.
Very pretty.
And I really like it. The hat's really warm. And then the pom-pom was from the Grocery Girls from Yarn Bowler that they sell on their website. And it matched perfectly.
It does match very well.
Yeah, I was very happy with it. So that was my first FO of the year. Then
You probably finished it at the end of last year, didn't you? Because if it
no,
was
I
a Christmas,
cast it on. Oh, maybe
Christmas
I did.
cast on, yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah.
she did.
Okay, sorry. Well,
Either way.
To me, the knitting ended like Christmas.
Yeah, the year ends
My
on
knitting
Christmas.
year starts on the
Knitting year
24th.
starts on the I got
December
you.
24th.
Totally got
Sorry.
you. No, it's all right.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's okay. Anyway, then I cast on another sweater after I finished this one, and I had some yarn that I had gotten. It was last year or 2 years ago, on sale at one of the local yarn shops, the Knitting Cup in Georgetown. I almost said Pennsylvania. Goodness, Georgetown. Where's my head? Georgetown,
That sounds like
Texas.
something I would say.
And it's blah blah blah. Yeah, the Knitting Cup, and it's Baroque from Barocco, and it's their Vibe is the name of the yarn, and it's really interesting. It's 45% cotton, 45% organic wool, and 10% nylon. And I thought it was a nice.
That's kind
But
of
it's
awesome.
considered a bulky, like a light bulky weight, but it's super lightweight, both in weight and then also in warmth.
feel.
Yeah. So I thought it would be good for Texas winters. So I made this sweater.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you. You can
Oh,
see how light
it
it is.
feels so
Oh, wow.
Super soft. I was
good.
very, very happy with the yarn. And I got the yarn, I think, half off or something. So, and the colors, I'm not sure what the colors are.
They probably have numbers.
Yeah.
It's in my Ravelry page.
Barocco usually
but
has numbers.
Yeah, they're just numbers, so it doesn't really gonna help you guys. But it's like a aqua color and a creamy white. So very happy with it. The pattern was fun.
beautiful.
I did make a couple
This
changes.
feels amazing. It really does.
It's really nice to wear it too. I don't get hot in it, and so the change I did make, it calls for like a wider neckline, and I didn't want it to come way up because of our weather here in Texas, in South Texas. So I just did it so it comes up, but not
not too
like
high.
not like a huge turtlenecky type thing. So that was a change that I made. And then did I change anything else? I might have done more. Oh, it was supposed to have a split hem, and I just don't really like split hems that much. Sometimes I don't know. So I just did the ribbing all along the bottom, and I think I did more ribbing than what it called for. I made a wider ribbing.
It looks super
It's ugly.
Thank you. And then I did the long ribbing because
It's not ugly.
I liked the ribbing on this sleeve, so then I kind of did the longer ribbing on this
I
sleeve.
love the automatic.
You should
Thank
give
you.
it to me.
Should give it
It's
to
so
you.
ugly.
Anyway, so that was my first sweater completion, and that I think it was in January.
I think I got pills on me now.
What else did I do? Just toss that. Okay, so I also got a knitting loom or machine after Christmas. I got it in January, but I mainly got it for my mom so that she can kind of sit and knit with me. But she can't knit because of arthritis, so she can crank. So we got the Addy 46 pin, and so I made a few hats on that, which they're not in my Ravelry. I mean, it's just scrap yarn that I had laying around. This was just a Bernat acrylic that was kind of like an ombre, and I just flipped it inside. I think that's the first one I made.
All these hats are like double knit.
Yeah, they're
Almost
double layered.
Almost like the Musselburgh.
Yes.
Yeah, Musselburgh hat. Yeah.
Only you're just doing it, cranking it out.
So it's like a big
Yep.
thing, and then I'm probably not going to be able to put
It
this
doesn't
back together, but I'm going to try, and then you there.
Yeah.
Just so you guys get an idea.
So we made that one, and then this one my mom actually did most of the cranking on. That was her trial one, and this, excuse me, is from Craft Smart, which is a yarn I got from Michaels, and it's their value tweed in the navy colorway.
Perfect pom-pom.
And then I
Pull
had
out
that
those
pom-pom.
pops of tweed.
Yep. And that hat is super thick and warm.
It is very thick.
So we
I
had our
wish I
little ice
could-
storm.
Yeah.
That was good. We had 2 days of ice, so that was good to have. Our Texas winter. Come and gone.
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It's been cold in the mornings here too, but so
Right
that was
now,
that.
we're at the where you hit all 4 seasons in one day.
In one day, yeah.
Winter will be at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
or 8 a.m.
Yes.
And then you're going to hit spring at, noon and
Yeah.
summer at
It's gonna be 76
4. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
tomorrow, I think, right, or Saturday.
it was
crazy.
like 36 last night. It's just
Bizarre.
ridiculous. Yeah.
So then this was another hat that I made. Again, this was just some yarn that I had in my stash. It's an alpaca base, and I didn't have enough to make it long enough to do the inside out thing. So then I did knit it inside, or so that it folded in on itself. And then I had some alpaca, I don't know, black, I think it was a Debbie Bliss yarn. And so I picked up stitches
here.
along the fold by hand, and then I hand knit that ribbing. And then while I was there, I'm like, oh, I have some black left, so I just duplicate stitched a heart on it for fun. Just to add a little something to it.
It's super cute.
That one is in my Ravelry because I did a little more handwork on it, so
Sure.
I put it in. So the yarns will be in there. Then I've been making a lot of socks. I only brought
It's
2.
not supposed to be.
No, it's fine. Sorry, the garage door open, and so Creed is.
Trevor's home.
Yeah.
So Creed is like, Debbie's here.
So these, I made these socks actually for my Michigan Wolverines. Sadly, they lost their bowl game, but that's okay. I wore the socks. I just did them all on my circular sock machine, my
Pretty.
Erlbacher Gerhardt Speedster, and that colorway, it's the Frenzy is the base, and it's Fleur de Lis, and it's from Euphoria.
It feels good.
So I made those, and then one more that I brought. I'll hand that to you. These are from my friend. I think these were from my friend Phyllis, who passed her stash. This is the online. I can't. Super Sock paint color, and it's.
That's really
I don't
pretty.
know what the colorway is.
You can't read the German.
21, 25, yeah.
You can't read the German? What's wrong with you?
I know, they're purple.
It's covered in. Sorry.
Self-striping design. And anyway, so yeah, those are my socks. I made some other ones, but I didn't want to bore you guys with them all, and they're already given out on feet and what have you. So
Keeping feet warm.
keeping feet warm. That's it.
Did
See?
you get new?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Do you get new blockers?
Yeah,
Is
when we
that
talk
thing-
about stash enhancements. I'll
Okay, you go over.
these, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, do you want to show us your?
Whips.
Do you have a lot or just the one?
No, I only have, well, I have 2 quilting whips and then
She's getting
one knitting whip. That's a whole nother story. Okay, so my satellite shawl, I was trying to finish it before the podcast, but I have one more. You were so mean. I have one more section to go. One more short row section like this.
It's actually
So
gorgeous.
prior to us starting the podcast, I was like, I thought these two, they're both Labian anime, and I thought they were the same color. And I was like, it's Rust, right? So then she finds her text. She goes, it's Rust. Ding, 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 ding. Carrie wins the shawl. I was like, did you get that on video? Like, I need that recorded.
So I think I already moved my progress marker because I was thinking I was going to have it done, but I think last time we were here, I was somewhere in here. So I did quite a bit, and these rows are getting really, really long. They're 200 and some
Elizabeth,
stitches.
It's
So
so pretty and it's so warm.
yeah, so I'll finish it either tonight or tomorrow.
It's like floofy. It's like
Yeah, and rustic at the same time, but it's not
It's so-
scratchy. It's weird.
it's-
That helix base
it's got
is
like
really nice.
air in it. It's
Yeah.
just so. I think a lot of that is the brioche, but it just feels so good.
Mhm. Yep. So that's my knitting whip. I do also have a blanket I'm working on. They sucked me into the next.
The blanket I
It's
just
not
finished is the
close,
next year.
Carrie.
All three of us are making
Yes.
this next year's.
It's
Blanket.
Carrie's fault.
And another friend of ours, another Melissa Brown.
But I didn't bring it because I've misplaced it. Okay, and
She's
story
misplaced
here.
it 3
This
times.
is the third time I've misplaced it, and I keep cleaning my craft room up, and so you'd think I'd be like so organized. And next time I'm going to show little pictures of my yarn closet, like the before and the after, because it's really organized well now. But I keep losing this bag with my blanket in it, and I just I stand there in the room staring around, and I cannot find it. So anyway,
This is the.
oh yeah, okay, you're gonna show yours. That's good.
I have mine
This
too.
is the first month's.
Here's mine.
Yeah, so mine looks just like these.
But hers is lost.
Mine's lost. It'll be found. I gotta find it tomorrow.
Yeah, they just shipped out. They're going to be shipping out.
They're shipping
next
out.
month.
Yeah, February's already, so that'll be the next color.
Anyway, so last weekend, Melissa and I went to a quilting retreat with some of our knitting lady friends, who are, a lot of them are quilters too. And I used to quilt years ago. I haven't done it in a long, long time. But I thought, well, I'll go and finally do some sewing. So then I got sucked into it, and so I got this kit. These are all batiks. And it's in progress because it came in a jelly roll, which are these strips, and then you just sew the strips together, and then I'm going to cut the
Do you need
strips.
help holding some of these?
Sure. You can kind of see, but it's just all these beautiful, like watercolory.
They're very pretty. So did this come in a kit, or you put these colors together?
It was a kit. So these strips were already pre-cut, and then you just sew them
jelly roll?
together. It was called a jelly roll, as I found out. Although they weren't really a roll, but.
Sorry, I was pouring water a minute ago. I hope that wasn't too loud.
No. So that is going to turn into this quilt called the Split Rail Maison Rouge.
I think that's the color that one is.
Oh, Maison Rouge
It was-
color. Okay,
yeah.
so
It's basically a split rail.
Split Rail. Thank you. See, I've been so out of quilting, I don't even know.
Is this the same one that
That
Jennifer's
Jennifer
doing?
one,
Because
yeah.
I saw the
She
picture
made
of
it out of
Jennifer's.
red.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it's
saw
gorgeous.
Jennifer's. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have known that. Duh.
It's okay.
Anyway, and then my first one I made, the reason I went, so I picked that up while I was there and started it because I finished this one so quickly. But this is going to be for my mom, and I ended up showing it to her.
It's beautiful.
For her birthday in April. And the top is all done. I just need to get the backing, and then our friend Tammy is going to quilt it on her long arm. So, and that is called it's a 3-yard three quilt or something, and it's
3-yard quilt.
3-yard quilt. So you use 2 yards of 3 different fabrics,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really super easy. So it was a good first
Yeah.
time project.
They have a bunch of like little mini booklets.
Yeah, and this one is called Landslide. So anyway, that's it. Those are my whips. Oh, I did have another finished object. Can we go back to
Oh, look,
finished
she found
objects?
another one. I told you, get your popcorn.
These
Look,
are
there's
little.
more.
These are little.
But wait, there's more.
These are little. So I had some other alpaca yarn that when I was cleaning my yarn closet, I found this alpaca that I love. And I was like, I don't know what to do with it. So I really wanted something just to put on my neck. So I just cast on 72 stitches and I did a 2x2 twisted rib. And I just made like a little collar or
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
and it's perfect because like in the morning at the retreat it was cold and I had my flannel pajamas on and I just put this on and it tucked inside and it just kept me warm. It was
Sure.
perfect. So it looks kind of stupid, but it's actually pretty
I think it's very
practical.
cute.
And it was fun to knit, just a little,
Fun thing.
Yep. And then I also, on my circular sock machine, made these little gloves just out of scraps from Yarn Bee, I think. But I learned, the neat thing about these, I learned how to do the whole thumb on the circular sock machine.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Yeah,
Do they have a video on that?
Yeah, there. I think there were videos. I don't know patterns. I can show you where I
Okay.
found the thing. But you're basically knitting a tube on the machine, and then at whatever length you want to start putting your thumb in, you basically knit a flat panel right here, and then you knit that panel, and then you reattach those stitches to the needles, and you put those needles back into work, and you start knitting in the round again. So it's a little finicky because the stitches are really, really tiny. So
Sure.
it's a little bit finicky the first couple times, but I think I finally mastered it, and so that's pretty fun. I can do
It looks
fingerless
super cute.
gloves super quick. And now I got to get back to working with my ribber because my sister wants some ribbing on them, and that's a whole different story.
You can also skip one of the stitches and do a faux rib, a fake rib.
I think it'll make them too loose
Oh, okay.
unless I put lycra, and I just don't want to do that whole lycra thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, circular sock machine woes. So that's it. That's all my whips and FOs. I'm done. What else?
I finished my, okay, so I finally finished this pumpkins quilt. And I purchased my back at the retreat. So this is the back.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I'll
Nice
just
and bold
open it up
color.
a little bit. Because
It's very pretty.
it's,
Turn it this way. No, upside down. This way.
This way.
There you go. Pumpkins.
pumpkins
Isn't
inside.
that cute?
And then look.
And that's the back.
And then the binding is going to be black and white stripes.
It's gonna be so cute.
Oh yeah, black and white stripes from there.
Mhm.
That'll be perfect.
That's very cute. She worked hard on that.
And then I started this little farm quilt. I bought 2 panels and they have little cute little farm animals. And
Oh, she showed us. Yeah, that's super
So I'll
cute.
have
You have to put a
yeah.
picture in.
Mhm. So that one's coming along really fast. I'm excited about it.
So they're really trying to suck me down the rabbit hole of quilting, and I'm really trying to resist.
It's not that hard.
So I've only done these 2, and then I bought fabric for a Christmas quilt, which I want to do, but it doesn't matter when I get that done. And then I bought fabric for another, 2 Christmas quilts I think I did.
So it's funny you say
But that's
that
all I'm gonna try to do.
because I get a text message from
Darlene,
Darlene
because she was
saying,
with us.
Carrie, I went to this amazing quilting retreat this weekend,
We're trying
and
to
we really
sew
want you to come. So, do you think we can get you to sew? I was like, can't I just be like your cabana drink girl or something? I mean, come on.
That's how it started
bring,
with me.
I'll bring drinks. I can just knit, and I told him, I said, I can't afford another addiction. Hobby. Yeah, hobby, not addiction, hobby. So I was like, look, if I start another hobby, my house will get foreclosed on. And she was laughing. She's like, we don't want your house foreclosed on.
We're like, how can we suck Carrie in?
Yeah.
We even got our friend Mary to do it. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to do it. She did it.
She did a really nice quilt.
She did.
And we were there Friday morning. Well, we got there about Friday noon, and then till Sunday about 2:00. So we had
That's
a bit of knitting time. It was fun, and the place was really nice. It was called
Turquoise Treasure in
Turquoise
Wimberley.
Treasure. Yep, Wimberley,
That's awesome.
Texas,
Mhm.
and they can house eight people. And the house is really cute. So there's like one little bunkhouse that has 2 twin beds in it, and then there's the work studio with all the tables and ironing stations and design walls and stuff. And then the main house is a really nice big kitchen and 3 bedrooms with 2 beds, 2 twin beds each. And it was the most well thought out retreat place. Like every bed was had a
Quilt.
quilts everywhere.
it had
But
adjustable.
the electric adjustable
I like this.
mattresses,
Uh-huh.
you know. And then at every bed, you had your own lamp, you had your own charging plugs. It was so well thought out.
That's so
every little
awesome.
detail.
They had a really nice coffee bar. It wasn't over
Yes.
the top, but you didn't have to refill the water. It had like a water source to
Yep.
it. It was nice.
And they
That's
brought
awesome.
us continental breakfast in the morning, both mornings, and then Tammy Tammy and Margie, and then you and your mom did dinner. We had pizza one night, and then we had soup and bread and salad and stuff one night too.
Lots of
And
good
then
food.
yeah, so it was really nice. And then you get discounts at there's 2 quilt shops in Wimberley. You get discounts at both of those.
Mhm.
So it was nice. It was really nice. But it's a really great place if anyone in the Texas area is looking for a place to go
Like
for
for a
a
retreat.
long weekend for a retreat for about 8 people.
That's awesome.
8 people. It's really, really, really nice.
And
Highly
then
recommend.
the quilt shop, I forgot what it was called.
One
But
is
they-
Fabric Frenzy,
Mhm.
and then the other one, I can't remember, the one that's right on the property.
They were doing making little hearts for the nursing home, local
Yeah,
nursing
local
homes.
nursing
So
home.
I made one, and Jennifer and I did that.
Yeah,
so it was
for
fun.
Valentine's Day.
You should insert that picture that you have.
Yeah, they're super cute.
They are
stuffed
cute.
hearts.
Yep, it was a fun,
Cute.
quick project.
Yep. So, okay. What else? Stash enhancements?
Well, are you gonna show your whip?
Oh, you guys didn't show your whips, did you?
Oh,
They don't matter.
It's okay.
we'll see what Audrey edits your picture like.
I know. Probably with devil horns on me.
That's definitely gonna happen now.
Hey, it's the whip section. This is the only part that I've got covered.
I skipped right over it.
We did at our Christmas party at Elizabeth's.
Oh, yeah.
We did a sock because when
Sock tube swap.
Sock tube swap.
Yes.
So when we do a pair of socks on a 60-inch 60 stitch, usually you can get 2 pairs out.
Usually you can get 2 pairs.
So we all brought our little extras and we swapped them.
If you put in contrast heels and toes,
Yes.
you can get 2.
Afterthoughts, yeah.
After that, you can get 2 pair of socks out of 1 sock tube normally.
So I don't even know what yarn this is.
It's a Koigu.
Koigu.
Mm-hmm.
And then black. I think I did end up dropping a stitch on one of these because black is hard to see.
Black is the devil.
Yeah.
These are almost there.
Very close.
That's Jimmy Bean's wool calling, actually.
No. I'm sorry.
About your blanket shipment.
I fixed it. Okay, and this one. Okay, so I wanted to do a sweater for a while, but I haven't finished my boxing. I feel really guilty about it. I feel really
Yeah,
bad.
you were gonna crank it out, finish it.
No.
You're like
So close.
No, I told her to buy a whole new set of
Okay,
needles
so
she could start
telling
this.
me.
So she could start this. I told her to buy a whole new set of needles. Elizabeth's like, but you're so close to your boxy. So what does Miss Reasonable do? She goes and gets 1 pair.
I get another 4. It seems like I always use 4s for shawls, for whatever.
Oh, so you bought 1 more needle?
I bought a.
Oh Lord,
Just
girl.
bought a
I would
needle.
have taken the tip off the boxy and then put it on a new
Yeah.
cord.
No, I think that one was fixed.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be the Amy cardigan by Hoki Locatelli. See, I'm swapping Hoki projects.
Oh, so it doesn't count?
No.
Look at this beautiful color.
What color is that, Carrie?
Caramel. I'm going to have all these colors memorized.
Oop. I'm dropping crap.
It's
So
a beautiful
this
Lobby Anime logo.
is
So pretty.
I have the exact same colors.
Yeah. You bought the kit, right?
She did.
No, I don't
No,
know.
you bought it
I
separate.
just bought it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I bought this last year when Interpretations, when that one came out.
Yep, caramel is that.
So she's on
no,
this
maize.
color.
It was maize.
Maze.
No, this is maize.
Okay.
I don't know.
This
I think the darker is caramel. This is maize.
I'm pretty sure this
Yep.
is caramel.
It is.
This first one. This one. Caramel Carrie. Right there.
Carrie now wins the shawl and the sweater.
I win the shawl and the sweater.
No ma'am. I love you, but not that much. So these
You're
are
gonna make me want to start mine.
crinkly color.
So pretty.
Sorry for the crinkle. The microphone's like right here, so here they all go. It's gonna be exactly like that. Like the picture.
I actually just ordered one of each before actually looking at the pattern, and I probably, for my size, I should have ordered 2. So I'm going down a
Oh.
size, but this has so much positive ease in it, I think I'll be okay.
I'm pretty sure you will.
Because I'm not going to spend that much money
Yeah.
On the second. Yeah.
on the second skein for each of them.
Yeah, it's like a 10 skein sweater.
Yeah, no. So
That's
that
a
plus
lot.
my blanket and socks. That's all I'm working on. Oh,
And your boxy.
sure.
In your head, you're working on it. So you're like me. Yeah, in my head, I made that. Okay,
I think
Carrie.
I only brought 2 with me. Well, I brought the blanket, which is the third, but I started this in 2018.
Wow.
Good job on pulling it out again.
This is the Hit a Feud.
This was a
So
fun
pretty.
project. This is gorgeous, Carrie. You definitely need to get this done.
That's really pretty, Carrie.
And I'm pretty close to finishing it. This is one of those huge
Is
skeins.
it sock or lace?
I think it's
Oh,
considered
wow.
a sock. So I have some Jackson hair here.
Beautiful.
This is one of those huge skeins of like the cotton and acrylic.
Oh.
It's called My Melody wool. It's a wool tram skein, and this one was a custom wish that was called 50 Shades of Gray.
Mhm.
And so it started at this color, and then you can see it went down and down and down. So now I'm finally to here. I probably won't get to the black on the very, very outside, but I'm pretty excited about it. And the reason that I know that I started it in 2018 because of my handy dandy spreadsheets that I always make. And this spreadsheet had like me finishing in August of 2018. So I am 78% done.
Oh.
So not too much more, and I should have it. Finally getting to the darker color, and I'll probably add one more repeat just
I did
to make
when I
it
made
longer.
mine. I think I might add.
I think a lot of people said
That's
to,
really cute.
to add one more, so I'll probably go till I hit a nice amount.
Is
of
it
this
a
dark.
hard pattern? The lace pattern?
It is not hard
Not
at
hard.
all, and I don't care to do lace work.
Mhm.
I don't like to have to think, and this is probably one of the easiest.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a standard V, and so I have a stitch marker at every single repeat because that's
Yep.
how I roll when I'm doing lace. Probably can't see them very well, but I've got
I
a
do that
stitch
too.
marker
I do that too. It makes it a lot easier.
everywhere, so I know whether or not I'm, messed up in between the stuff. So there's that one, and it's funny that spreadsheet that I have a spreadsheet on everything. Darlene got me this cut for Christmas, and it says. I don't know if you can read it. It says, "Don't worry, I have a spreadsheet for that." Isn't that the cutest thing? And that has my name on the other side.
She made us spreadsheets for our blanket
cute.
along.
Yeah, I have a spreadsheet for the blanket already, and I sent it. Of course, I don't know. I have to finish the spreadsheet once we get the first 3 months, because then after you get the first 3 months, then we'll just repeat it for the other quarters. But yeah. And then my
I didn't
last-
want to know that we have over 7,000 stitches.
Yeah, clue 1 was 7,000 stitches.
I'm like, ignorance was bliss, Carrie. You ruined it for me.
No.
Sorry. I'm the one that has to know how far am I? How much more do I have to go?
I'm like, just get me through this month.
And then my only other one is in my back spot from Granny Bag is Antonio's hat.
Nice.
And this beautiful yarn from Phyllis.
My friend Phyllis.
So
Oh, that's the other thing I did. I had inherited, when Phyllis passed, I inherited a bunch of her projects that were in process. And so I actually just last week mailed out a box, probably about 9 or 10 different items for her daughter.
that's awesome.
There were a couple hats, a cowl and that took me a little bit of time because I had to figure out, I didn't have patterns for anything. So I was like trying to figure out what she was doing, trying to get the same gauge. And there was one pair of socks that was almost completed, so I just finished the second sock and the toes, closed the toes up kind of thing. But there was one pair of socks that I just could not match her gauge no matter what I did. So I wanted to save the yarn, so I just ripped out, and she hadn't gotten very far on, so I ripped that out and I just cranked them on my machine for her.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then it's Fingerless gloves that I was able to match and got pretty close to her gauge, so they looked good. They
That's
looked
awesome.
decent.
Yeah.
So.
I bet
but
her
obviously-
sister was so,
her daughter
was so appreciative.
She's having a hard time, so yeah.
I would imagine that would be hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, that's about it. Anything?
How about? I only have one stash in hand.
Oh, stash and enhancements. Oh yeah.
I got
have that.
books.
I'm always good for that.
I got a couple books.
Yes. That's So
Brioche
cute.
Knitting for Beginners and Beyond by
You're
Leslie and Robin. What?
You're definitely a beyond.
I don't know.
You're definitely
there's-
a Buzz Lightyear.
But
in
it's
the
always
beyond.
good to have a basic
Mm-hmm.
technique book, right? And then
Yes.
some cute patterns in there.
Mm-hmm. I believe she tried to use local indie dyers for most of this.
Texas stars.
I'm not sure.
I know she's Suburban Stitcher for one.
Yes.
So,
So she
yeah.
has really nice pictures. And she said those are her hands. Let's see here.
She's so nice, and she's really a brioche master.
Mm-hmm.
We've both taken classes from her.
I met her and I might have fangirled her. I was like, so each chapter it gets a little bit more spicier. So
That's cute.
this
Look at that.
That's super cute.
Wow.
I gotta look at that.
I would pull my hair out on that. Honestly. I don't want to have to think that hard.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple shawl patterns of hers that I have not cast on yet, but I really want to.
I love this one. This one is in the beginner section.
That's cute.
See, that looks more like
That
my-
doesn't look hard.
That looks like my style. Lots of easy, non-thinking stuff there.
I'm trying to think what else. There's another one in here that I really love. I think it was this one. This one right here, the last one, the blue is fabulous. Sorry, Carrie.
No, you're fine. Oh yeah, see that detail? It's better when you see the detail.
We're teasing Carrie, telling her she's our Vanna White.
She was trying to sit in the middle, and I said, no, you have to sit on the outside.
I have to sit on the end.
You cannot neglect your duties.
So a lot of neat little projects, cowls, a couple hats in the beginning.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. There's this one pink shawl that is really pretty as well, and that's towards the beginning too. Right here, this one pushed is really pretty as well, and that's a heavier weight. It would be nice. I think it was a DK weight.
Nice.
That would be nice, I think, to have. And then I also purchased the circular knitting machine patterns just to try to do more
specifically
for
for
the
Centro?
any knitting. It has a couple options in there for like a 22
It says for
different
4,
stitches.
22, 40, 46, and 48 needle circular.
I haven't done anything in that, but I thought it would be fun
Sheets.
to kind of look through it.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
That's all that I have.
Did you have?
I have one.
Go ahead.
Farmer's daughter.
Nice.
I've been dying to get the
Yeah.
Surrey alpaca, so I got 4 of these.
That's a beautiful.
This is
color.
called Winter Wolf.
Beautiful.
I have no clue what I'm gonna make with it yet, but I just like to rub it on my face and
It's so
my
soft,
arms
isn't
and just feel it. I'm like, God, what's it gonna be like when I actually knit with it? So anyway.
I have so much Surrey and mohair. I finally had to separate the two. Like I used to keep them in one
So
cubby
you had to keep
together.
Surrey and
Now I
mohair.
have a whole
This is
cubby
the only
of Surrey.
This is the only Surrey I have. All my other mohair is just regular mohair. This is the only
I love that.
Surrey alpaca. So
Surrey
it's
is magic.
yeah, it's Odang. It's a solid. She makes it in speckles too, and it's 70% Surrey alpaca and 20%.
Her Surrey's really
26% silk. 328 yards for 50 grams.
It feels really nice.
It does. So anyway, that's it.
Great. Well, I have a few things. I actually bought a lot more, but I didn't bring it because I bought
It was
a
stressful.
huge box of yarn, but it was all sock yarn on cones, mostly on cones, and then just for socks, like for heels and toes and stuff. So I didn't bring it because, whatever, kind of boring. But I did bring some of the other stuff I got. So I got also some Surrey from Camellia Fiber Co. in the colorway Chicory. And it's a really pretty blue because I needed a blue in my stash. Got that from Farm to Needle, the local new yarn
We
shop.
have the blinds closed. It's a touch blown out. It's just a touch darker, but it looks pretty close
Yeah.
to that.
Kind of like a Wedgwood blue, I think.
It's very, very pretty.
And then Christina from Chelsea Lux Yarn had a sale, and I got some from her. I actually got 3 skeins. I only brought 2. This is called Point Pleasant, And I think I'm gonna mix that with just a cream colored yarn or maybe a light gray and do some kind of a sweater.
It'll look great.
And let it kind of be the colored shadow over the neutral base. So someday, I don't know when.
Next week.
And then I
finish.
got a sock set from Northwoods Fibers, and it came with this cute Knitter's Gonna Knit
Oh my gosh, that's
pin,
adorable.
which reminds
Which,
me of
yeah,
you.
the old
Yeah,
podcast
your
we
old
had.
podcast. And it's the sock set is on her maple tweed fingering, and it's called Pink Winter Skies, and it is so pretty.
This tweed
kinda
is
I love
so
tweed on sock.
cute. So pretty.
So pretty, and it's self-striping tweed. Oh, it's just yummy, yummy, yummy.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that knit up.
Yeah, right. And then I ordered, I don't know, I must have gotten an email or something that got me ordering this stuff, but I had never tried this Cloudborne Fibers brushed alpaca wool. It's a DK weight, and it was inexpensive. It was
Cloudborne, that's a
like
blueprint.
on sale for like $3.14 a skein. I think I got it from Webs though, is where I got it.
Yes, Webs bought all of
Their sock.
Craftsie's yarn.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah, that's original Craftsy brand, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Craftsy or Blueprint or whatever. you call
Gotcha.
it.
So it's 47% alpaca, 46% wool, and 7% polyamide. 166 yards per 50 grams. So it's a DK weight, and I got a whole plethora of colors. I got rainbow colors, and I want to do something stripey, some kind of a
Ooh.
striped pullover or something. Here are all the
That'll be
colors I got.
pretty.
So it's like a blue heather, navy heather.
Let's see if I can hold all these. There's my juggling
They're all in my
act.
Ravelry, so
There's my juggling act for the day.
there. You're so good at juggling.
Mm-hmm.
Just dump them in.
She's good at manhandling.
Here, don't forget your
yarn.
pin.
Oh yeah. And then I ordered some Pearl Soho. I just brought the whole basket.
Oh my god.
More linen quill.
That's so pretty.
And it's basically,
that is
I'm not going to go through all the
so
colors. I
Elizabeth.
basically got all the beigey, pinky, rusty colors, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm decorating with it right now.
Yeah, it's
In that
decorated
cute
in a basket.
And it just sits on my shelf, and I just look at it longingly. Someday it'll turn into something I
A
just don't know
perfect
what.
pattern will come along, and you'll
There's
be like,
a skein of each.
yeah.
Go through their color thing. You can pick them all out. That's what it is. And they're just lovely. So that's all the yarn I really got. I did get something from Lock and Lou, which I'll show you. Cute little stitch marker. She does just the cutest little, so detailed. Oh, I'll have to take them out of the bag, sorry. I got a little teapot.
Oh my goodness.
And you can either get progress keepers or stitch markers, but I did the stitch marker. Little tiny teapot. Her detail on these things is just impeccable. This one is a little knitting snowman or snow lady, I
Oh my
should say.
gosh, it's knitting.
Yeah, super cute.
Oh, I haven't turned around.
So her little things, they just make me smile.
Yes, you should buy things that make you happy.
I mean,
Of
if I
course.
just look at it, it makes me smile. So yeah, so that, and then I got two other things. I got some sock blockers, and so
Are they the Katrinkles one?
no, I got these from Zippy Zebra and shop on Etsy, which was really nice. And they were those adjustable ones, but I gotta say, not a huge fan. I find them actually pretty useless.
Oh.
And I feel bad saying that. I don't think it's the quality. And her shop was really lovely, and I got them really quick. And
The only
they're
adjustable
really
ones I've ever
cute.
seen are the Katrinkles ones.
But like the thing falls out. Like one of them sticks in okay. So like if I were to adjust it to here, it stays. Well, maybe not. It stays in enough to just get it in the sock, but so there's a little. That one's a little bit more stable. But the other one, it's like I can't even get it in the sock without it falling apart. So it's like I don't quite understand how you're supposed to use them. And if I'm missing something and someone wants to let me know, that would be great.
This one, you're right. It does
This
stay
one
a
is
little,
just like,
that one looks a little bit looser.
yeah. So, and I know it's probably the tolerance on the cutting, the laser cutting. I'm sure they're done on
I wonder
laser cut.
if you switched them.
I
if
did
it's,
switch and it still is the same.
Oh.
So I think maybe that's just cut a little too much or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll probably end up like maybe gluing them together at my size. And it's gonna.
I mean, you could put like a little pin here, like.
That's what I was trying to think, or maybe like little.
You
But then
know.
I was like, you can't do anything metal because it will rust, right? Unless you use stainless. I was thinking like a little picture, on pictures, the frame thing's a little screw where you just a little thing, but I don't know. So I was a little disappointed, but they're cute. They may just end up being for show, or I'll just glue them as a permanent size. Whatever. And I also got some mitten blockers, but I forgot to bring those. Anyway, and then my big purchase was the Luca interchangeable set in the copper.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
I've been eyeing these for weeks.
They're
They're
so
like sitting in
pretty.
my
They're absolutely
cards.
gorgeous. And they're all in copper, and the case is beautiful. And they just have the most unique feel to them. I cannot explain it. They feel like metal, but not like a normal metal needle that you're used to. That's the only way to explain it. They have like this softness to them. I don't know. They're just, and maybe it's all in
Do
my
they
head.
warm? Do they warm? as
Yeah,
you
they're
knit
not
with
cold
them?
at all. They're,
Like, do they get warmer as you like
I mean,
knit
I
with
don't-
them or
I
whatever?
don't know. No. Just like rub them against each other. See, doesn't that feel different than normal metal?
Makes a different sound too.
Yeah.
Because I listen to my knitting all day long.
I don't know. They feel really nice in your hands when you're knitting
Right in
with
front
them.
of the microphone.
Oh, what size are these? Sorry if I put these back wrong.
But I'm really happy with them. I really like them. I didn't really need them, but
I know, how many interchangeables is too much?
I love it when she sends
Well,
a text message. Reasons
okay.
for buying the new needles. Content on podcast.
see?
See how she's got your back, guys. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. She's got
Is
your
there
back.
anything else you want Elizabeth to buy to
Yes,
for you?
please comment below.
No.
What you've been dying to try? She'll buy it below.
I did come up with 10 reasons. That's funny. I forgot about that.
And then I was like, I need a size 4. Should I buy the whole set?
I was like, buy the whole set. And
Like,
she
no,
and then
I
Elizabeth's
can't.
like, and she goes, you're a bad influence. And I said, I've been called worse. And then Elizabeth says, you really should just finish your boxy. And I was like, I vote for buying the new set of needles. And then Elizabeth goes, Carrie, with like 7 exclamation points. And I said, again, I've been called worse.
Not by me. I was close, and then I was getting, because actually Audrey wants to crochet her friend a sweater.
Oh, wow.
So I went and I picked out the yarn for it at Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, oh, let's see if they have the size 4, and they did. So I compromised.
Okay. That's not too bad. You could have borrowed some.
She wants to make her friend once is a big Harry Styles fan, and he, I guess, wore a crocheted cardigan. It's all like
You haven't
patchy.
seen it? Oh my God, a friend of mine back before COVID, she was making it for her daughter.
Is it cute?
It is cute.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see how it goes. She's like, started with the bright yellow. I'll probably have her stick a picture of it in here, but her friend really wants one.
I'll
And
have to
she
send you the
said-
picture of where my friend's at in hers.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be great.
Is there a pattern for it then?
My friend couldn't find a pattern.
Okay,
she's
she's
putting it
making it
together
up.
herself. She's going based off pictures, and yeah, I'll have to send
Wow.
that, and you can insert it here. But she's doing it for her daughter, and I remember she started it before I started working from home, so it was
Wow.
like late 2019, I think,
Wow.
when she started it, somewhere around there.
Nice. I really want to learn to crochet. I mean, I've crocheted, but it was years ago, and I was never very good because I couldn't like read the stitches like I can with knitting for some reason. Like my brain just didn't see where the holes were, and I don't know. But anyway, there's that wrap by Kalisha. I can't think of what her Instagram is. She does beautiful crochet work, and she makes bags and stuff. And she's just really quirky and cute, and I just enjoy watching her podcast and stuff. And our friend Tania finished her wrap maybe a week or so ago, and I'm like, oh, that's the one I'm doing.
That's what I want to do.
I can't even remember what it's called, but it's so cute. And I want to use one of my Advent sets.
Sure.
And Jenna, our friend Jennifer, said she would help me get it set up and teach me how to do it. She's the once the setup's done, I should be able to do it. No
Yeah,
problem.
sure.
So
Yeah.
hopefully, maybe in March I'll do that. But
Okay.
we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. Wish knitting. The next thing I want to do though is after I finish my
that's
shawl. Oh, this bag is old. It's from Plucky Kid. It's really cute though.
But it's cute with the sheep.
Mm-hmm. And so I have this yarn I had gotten a while ago.
Wow.
It was a big skein of fingering, and it's from
The size 4 needle.
Interlacements, and it's called Michigan, in the colorway Forest Floor. They did these special skeins, and since I'm originally from Michigan, it reminded me of Michigan. And it's 1,100 yards on one skein.
Wow.
It's fingering weight. And then I have this really pretty green Surrey. I think this is from
Oh, yes.
Red Stag Fiber in the colorway St. Andrews. And so I'm going to do the pink velvet sweater from Andrew Mowry.
Oh, okay.
And I swatched already, and then I wound it back up.
Was it size 4
They need
needle?
I don't remember. Whatever needle the pattern calls for is what I swatched with, and it looked good together. So
Okay,
that's what
good.
I hit
That's
these.
awesome.
So
That's a pretty one.
that's my next sweater that I'm casting on.
It should be.
Even though I want to do
next
Amy,
podcast.
but I wanted no. This one will take me a while. It's fingering. It'll take a while.
My next podcast.
No, it won't. I'll be lucky if I start my next podcast. Quit pressuring me. They're
There's
bullying
no pressure,
me.
No pressure. So, Elizabeth, you have really cute shawl cuffs.
I do.
Yeah,
Oh, I do.
You do. And
I
I've
was supposed to wear 'em.
wanted one for a while. So I go on Etsy and I'm like, shawl cuffs, leather. And then I found these
How many did you get?
2. They're on sale.
Oh, nice.
So from this Etsy shop. And she takes belts and makes them.
Oh, that's neat.
So I got
Super cute.
this one.
I like.
And you can wear them as a bracelet as well.
Oh, they fit?
They fit, yeah.
Nice. Because some mine are too small for
This is the one
bracelets.
she's been wearing right now today on her shawl.
That's super cute.
I like this one.
Oh,
Super cute.
so I opened them, and
So what-
Audrey's like, "What is that, Mom?
Ah!
Like, are you?"
She thinks it's like a.
No, it's from
Janez place.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah, they're on sale, and if it's
Janez place shawl cuffs.
mhm.
Upcycled leather belts. That's nice.
Yeah, upcycling. So that and the
Zonda.
books
Her name's Zonda. Very nice.
and- That's about it.
Cool. All
We have a winner. to
Oh,
announce.
yes,
We have a
sorry.
winner to announce.
So yeah, we had a 400. We had 400 subscribers, and we had a told you guys to put a comment. I think about your favorite holiday tradition or something
They're fun to read.
on
so
YouTube.
thank you so much
Yes,
for
that was a
commenting.
lot of fun.
And I wrote everybody down. We had 1 to 17. And earlier, Melissa asked Siri to pick a number, and it was number 11, which is Carla Knits Podcast. Carla Knits Podcast. If you want to reach out to one of us, either on Ravelry or comment on this video below, and I'll also reply to your comment that you're the winner and to reach out to us. And I will get that skein of yarn shipped.
And I unfortunately left it at my house. I had it all together to bring here, and it's one of the
It's
bags I left.
It's the
Skein
Zorn
Junction
in
zebra.
her zebra and really pretty reds and other colors.
And then we had a lavender, Texas lavender, needle felted sachet. Yeah, sachet
Yes.
with it.
Yes.
So.
So we'll get that out. So congratulations.
Yes.
And thank you everybody for commenting. We loved reading all the different traditions and stuff.
And I think all the other, from our Cal, all the other prizes got out. I know I got a message from Mary, and I connected her with Diane from Sword and Stitcher, and she ordered her 3 skeins, and she received them and was very happy with them.
And I sent out all the other ones. One lady posted a picture. Thank you for
nice.
posting the picture of the skein that you got.
And then 2 of them reached out to me that they received it, and I know Darlene sent her bag off,
Nice.
and the tracking said it was delivered, but I didn't hear back from her, but I'm certain she's gotten the bag.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Nice.
so we got all those out. So, yes.
So we'll probably be doing another Cal. Maybe the next podcast we'll announce another Cal. We gotta
Okay.
think of what we're gonna do.
If you guys have any ideas.
Yeah, you want an idea down here?
Yeah. I know the
Let
stash
us
thing is
know.
always good.
Stash is fun if
Maybe
you want to
we'll-
do
Or you
a-
can jump on Carrie's old whips a month.
Yeah, and
or-
join me in 3.5 years and see if we're done.
Yeah.
Teasing.
We could do a finish a whip.
We could do a finish a
Yeah.
whip. We could, whatever.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, super easy.
But we'll
I really want to make a love note, and I know
Me
so
too.
did
Oh
somebody
yeah, we
else.
did talk
so,
about that. I have another one to do too.
Yeah, so I really want to make a love note. But
Love note or ranunculus.
Is that a
those are
size
both
4
good.
needle?
I think between
You're
me
not
and
doing a
Melissa,
love note
we
until you
might.
finish your boxy.
We can't
Okay,
start
give
with
us
a love
sweater,
note
please.
until Melissa finishes her boxy, and I'll finish my hit a feud.
Yes.
So even though mine's from 2018.
Yeah, and also I wanted to mention that on Instagram I started using the hashtag Pearled in Texas and put a few of my finished objects on there. And if y'all want to use it, I was thinking it would be fun that if you guys start posting something and maybe at a random time frame, I have lots of stuff up from my stash and stuff that I love to give as prizes.
That'd
so
be awesome.
We, could randomly pick
Pick somebody.
winners every now and then,
Post
maybe
something on Instagram.
every month
Pearled
or
in
so.
Texas.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
So if you want to start to use that, it's hashtag Pearled in Texas.
All right.
And just post some of your finished objects because we really like to see your stuff.
Of course.
So,
of course.
Yeah.
It's all about the community.
Yep. Exactly.
Instead of always showing our stuff, I want to see
Yes.
everybody else's.
Mhm.
Yeah. Make it more of a interactive. So okay. Anything else going on?
I'm going to the
Likewise?
rodeo.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! Boot
Scoots
scoot
Rodeo
boogie.
San Antonio.
I'm excited. We're gonna
I haven't
see
even been
concert.
hearing. Well, I don't listen to the radio anymore. I just listen to Sirius radio. So I don't watch local news because I can't stand it. So
I don't watch news.
I don't hear.
period.
I don't hear anything about what's going.
I don't either. I
So I used
don't
to
watch
hear all the
anything.
Let's Radio San Antonio ads, and I haven't because I don't listen to radio. I guess that's why.
We're going with some friends. It's gonna be fun.
Rodeo here is a big deal.
It
in
is a big
Texas.
deal.
Big deal.
Mhm. It
Cowboys.
is. I think Houston has the largest rodeo.
How long does it go for? Like 10 days or something?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
like not just a
It kicks
one
off with
and
a
done.
with a
It's-
cowboy breakfast. Like
Yeah.
it's free tacos at like 6 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It's super
Crazy.
early, and you go out there and they serve tacos until they're all gone. And they did the statistics once on how many eggs and tortillas and sausage and bacon and everything that they went through. It was craziness. I mean, there's a lot of people that go,
And
but it
there's,
is.
yeah,
it's
there's
big here.
outdoor like rides and things
Mhm.
and all the animals
And
and,
then
then
concerts
there's
and-
stuff inside with the actual rodeo events and then there's always a concert at night.
Mhm.
It's all that amazed me that
Mhm.
it's like you get a concert with your rodeo ticket. I'm like what?
Mhm. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
It will be.
I haven't been in a few years, so.
I remember driving kindergartners on a field trip and we got to go.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, field trips were fun.
Yeah.
that's nice. Crazy.
So,
All right.
I actually acted like an adult and got my license renewed before it expired.
I need to renew mine before mine expires.
I have to
Yeah.
go and get my new picture taken. Like I got
Right.
a
How
letter
long?
a month ago. My birthday's not till June, and I'm like, I think it's because you have to make your appointments so far ahead because they're so far behind. from
But
COVID.
how long? Like I could just renew mine online, right?
I couldn't because I have a CDO. But
yeah,
I'm
I
sure
don't
you
have a
can.
CDO.
Yeah, online I think just a few weeks. I'd probably do it a month.
But how often do
It's
I
every-
have to take the new picture?
Well, it's been probably 8 years for me.
Mine's been since 2016, so that's 6 years.
Yes, you probably have another 2 years.
Okay, good.
You'd be good.
All right,
Because I know mine's been at least 8 years.
I'll use my old picture.
Maybe even longer. No, I've only been in Texas 12 years, so I had to have been about 8 years.
Okay.
10 years? I don't know. I have to renew mine, that's all.
As long as I can do it online, I'm happy. If I gotta go wait in line, I'm gonna be miserable.
They have
Yeah.
it where you have, at least the New Braunfels one, where you go online the day before and then make an appointment.
Yeah, I think that's how they're doing it everywhere because
it's
of
good.
COVID.
I
I
like
kind of
it.
like appointments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the San Antonio one, though, man, those get busy down there.
All I know is that on Wednesdays when I go to the gym, I joined a different gym, so I haven't been going this certain way, but when I went to this other gym, I'd go down, I pass a Texas Department of Public Transportation, and on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, and I go to the gym pretty early in the morning, there's a line out the door, around the corner, and around the building.
Gosh.
I don't know if Wednesdays is like permit day or when they have people doing tests or what is special about Wednesdays, because it's not any other day
Just
of the
Wednesday.
week. On Wednesday, that line is like around
Wow.
the building. I don't know what it is about
interesting.
Wednesdays. So
That's really
I don't know if it's
interesting.
like testing day for like, new driver's licenses
Yeah, I don't know.
or I don't know, but it's always
Hopefully
very
it's not
long.
picture day.
Hopefully not.
I just go to Hays County, so it's a lot
Yeah,
smaller.
it makes it easier.
It's not as bad. I won't have to wait, hopefully.
I'll be driving to Austin, Hays County to take my picture. It'd probably be faster, I'm telling you. Sometimes it's so bad.
Oh my gosh, I got new glasses.
They're so
And
cute.
thank you, but I can't see.
That's counterproductive.
So my prescription changed. I have a cataract in my left eye, which they're just watching because it's not near ready for surgery, whatever. I guess it ripens or something. I don't know. Anyway, but it's just a sign I'm getting old. Really makes me mad. But anyway, my prescription changed. I also have astigmatism in my left eye, and my prescription changed in my left eye and just slightly in my right. But I don't know. I got them, and I was like, and they had to shut down because of COVID. And so I had to pick them up at another location, and I got them, and I'm like wearing them for a few days, and I'm just like, and I've had progressives for years, so it wasn't a progressive, getting used to the progressive thing. I'm like, man, something's just not right. So then it's been like 2.5 weeks, and so I'm like, finally, I'm like covering up my right eye, and I'm like, if I cover up my right eye, I cannot see street signs with my left eye. I'm like,
my
that's a
gosh.
problem. So I called
Sure.
and I went in this morning, and she's like, well, it says it looks like your prescription is right, blah blah blah, and it's your eyes combined. And she said, but maybe
I was
they
going to say
put
they
the-
have to put the dot, and that's exactly where you're looking out of, because I've only had progressives about 2 or 3 years, and I find sometimes I'm sitting at my computer working, and because the progressives are off, if I just lift my eyeglasses just a little bit, but I have to do it manually with my hand, my whole screen goes clearer, and I just never took the time to like go get the glasses corrected. But it's all about where they have your pupil at in the range of, like, I want to get new glasses because I always feel like these lines as my glasses fall down, I always feel like it's just covering my eyes constantly. So I want more round like those. So
and so she did the measurements, and she goes, it looks like this one is slightly off from where it should have been when we
it
put it in.
makes
And
a
she goes, and I
difference.
think we maybe should have measured you, so it was like 3 millimeters off or something.
I mean, 3 millimeters.
And I'm like,
is
well,
pretty-
if this is like a 30 millimeter lens.
And that's probably,
that's 10%.
that's me holding my glasses up like 3
exactly.
millimeters, I mean, I should just put a knitting needle under it.
So I thought, they're going to take them back from me. I'm going to have to wait another. And I'm like, where did I put my other glasses? It's like, and she goes, well, you can keep your glasses. And when the lens comes in, if you go to this other location, they can cut it to size there once it's
And pop it
done.
in.
And I'm like, okay, let's do that. So
That's good.
perfect.
Well, they are
So-
cute.
Well, thank you. Yeah, if I could just see.
If you could just see, they'd be even cuter. More functional.
I like paid top dollar for the most expensive lenses because I'm looking at part numbers and computer and, machines and everything all day long. So I need to be able to see, plus the knitting on top of it. That's the really important thing.
And now quilting.
And so I got the really expensive Zeiss, whatever, like super bionic lenses. And then I can't see, and I'm like, what the heck? I should have got the cheap lenses.
You should have had the cheap ones. So funny.
Anyway, oh well, I'm blabbering. Sorry.
No worries.
See, we missed you guys. I have no one to talk to. Just kidding. All right. Well, again, thank you for spending time with us.
Yes,
It's
thank
been
you very
fun.
much.
And it won't be
Yes.
as long now between
Sorry,
podcasts.
sorry
so-
this one goes a little bit longer, but we didn't podcast last month. So hopefully we can get together.
Yeah.
No ruptured appendix or more classes to take or other things. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get
Exactly.
it sooner on March.
All right.
Have a good one.
Everybody.
Yes. Make sure you comment and tell what Elizabeth should buy and try out for you next.
And what you want to do in the next cowl.
Yeah, the cowl. The cowl's more important. All right. Thanks. Happy knitting. Bye-bye.
Bye.